There is an ancient Chinese book from over 1,000 years ago that can help you avoid detours, and it is even more useful than reading dozens of career books. The Comprehensive Mirror for Aid in Government. Mao Zedong, the great leader who shaped modern China. He read this book 17 times. He believed it contained valuable lessons for understanding history and governance. This book is also known in China as the Book of the Emperor, meaning it was exclusively for the emperors to read. This book chronicles 1,362 years of Chinese history and stands as a vital carrier of Chinese history and culture. It records not only dynastic changes and the rise and fall of political systems in the political sphere, but also the folk customs and the vicissitudes of people's livelihoods in daily life. But this is not a rigid, boring history book. Instead, it is like a wise elder who has lived for 1,000 years, using vivid stories to help us unravel many of the troubles of modern people. Today, I want to share with you a golden saying selected from the Comprehensive Mirror for Aid in Government, hoping they can be of help to you. The meaning of this saying is, listening to all sides makes one wise. Listening to only one side makes one ignorant. 1,300 years ago, this famous counsel came from Weizheng, a chancellor of the Tang dynasty, to the emperor, and it holds the ultimate key to not being deceived. Emperor Taizong of Tang relied on this saying to create a golden age, while 3 other emperors met a tragic end for violating it. At the beginning of his reign, the second emperor of Qin held the rich foundation left by Emperor Qin Shi Huang, but he only trusted the eunuch Zhao Gao, and Zhao Gao used the trick of calling a stag a horse to eliminate those who disagreed with him and seize power. The second emperor of Qin trusted his slander, wrongly accused the loyal minister's advice of being plots of rebellion, and turned a blind eye to the sufferings of the people. Until the uprising of Chen Sheng and Wu Guang, Zhao Gao still deceived and claimed that they were just small groups of bandits. We don't need to worry about them. By the time Emperor Qin II realized the situation, Liu Bang's army had already reached the outskirts of Xianyang. Eventually, Emperor Qin II was forced to commit suicide by Zhao Gao at the young age of 24. These scenarios do not only exist in ancient times. In fact, they happen to us every moment in modern life. In the workplace, when a leader makes a final call saying, "This plan will definitely work," no one dares to point out its flaws. As a result, after the plan is implemented, the client is dissatisfied, and the entire team has to redo the work. This small case is exactly a modern reflection of listening to diverse opinions leads to clarity in the ancient wisdom of Zhi Tong Jian. If the leadership were willing to allow other colleagues some space to give their opinions, the plan could have been polished in advance. There would be no client complaints, and the team wouldn't have wasted time and energy on rework. Listening to all sides brings clarity, has never meant that we must hesitate over every decision. Instead, it reminds us not to trap ourselves in a single voice. After all, over thousands of years, the laws governing human nature have never changed. Those different voices you are willing to spend time listening to often hold the key to solving problems and also contain the wisdom to help you avoid detours in life.